I wanted to make a spooky type deck because we're nearing Halloween. So I decided to make one of my favorite archetypes in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Spirits. And my opponent set 5 back row. I could literally be anything. He flips up. This is anti-spell, so now I can't activate spells. And one thing I do want to say about Spirits is that they're really cool because like they're one of the first decks, one of the first budget decks that I played that were like actually really good. I played them at the time with ghostricks. Now for this video I really wanted to make Spirit ghostricks just like I played back then. It's just ghostricks are really high rarity and I can't do it right now. But I promise in the near future I'll work on it. In this deck, in the Spirit deck, you're supposed to summon Aratama and Nikitama, the blue and the red thing. They're the most important monsters in the deck. Aratama, when it's normal summon, you get to add any spirit. And there's actually really cool spirit support. So, when I played, these weren't in the game. One of them is when a spirit returns to your hand, destroy a card on the field. Now, it's kind of like 1 destruction per turn. Not that good, but I mean, dude, to me, that's legit really cool because spirits, I love them. I want them to have a lot of support, you know? Another spirit support card was Shino Bird Power Spot. And this card actually was really disappointing to me because although it gives your spirits 500 attack and defense, which I thought that was really cool, its other effect is kind of useless. It's like when a wind monster returns to your hand, and I wish it just said when a spirit monster returns to your hand. That would just make the card really cool. And I mean, I'd love to play spirits more because this card would be so powerful. But I wanted to make this deck as budget and as cheap as possible just because I wanted to play spirits, because I wanted a spooky deck for Halloween. I mean, it's just pretty much a deck. You normal summon a spirit, and during the end phase it comes back to your hand, and I get a bunch of searches. And one also a new spirit that they added is called Konohana Sukiya, and this one has the effect where you can just special summon it. Normally spirits need to be normal summoned, but this one is unique in that it can be special summoned, so it means you can do a lot of cool combo stuff. The only bad part is that it's level 3. If it was level 4, you could do like rank 4 plays really easy, which would be awesome. The opponent's playing trap checks, and even though I got rid of like most of his back row, he still has his anti-spell. It doesn't really matter. I'm not drawing any spells anyways. I'm gonna normal summon Nikitama, which lets me get out Aratama because Nikitama lets me normal summon again. And I get this this turtle dude. He's a new spirit too. He's like, you target a monster your opponent controls, it becomes a spirit. So essentially during the end phase it bounces back to the hand. I just like him because, I mean, look at him. He's kind of cute, dude. He's like a weird spirit turtle. I love it. I have too many cards in my hand. I'm gonna have to get rid of him though. So yeah, he's gone. And the opponent has 50 life points. Like, he's literally hanging onto a thread. He top stacks, what is that? Trap Trick Dynaria or whatever. It lets him reset a bottomless. My trap also has an additional effect. Not only can it destroy a card whenever a spirit returns to my hand, it can also like end the battle phase. Whenever he declares an attack, I just banish a spirit from my graveyard. Really cool stuff. I love just the spookiness of this deck. I kind of believe in spirits, but I don't really care about them. What I mean by that is that I'm not really afraid of ghosts. I do think they exist, and so a deck like this I just think is like really fun. I know some cultures, like I believe in China, they are really like superstitious and they believe in ghosts and all that stuff. Me personally, I don't really care about it, but I do think it's like I do think it's really fun that people dress up a lot here in America for Halloween. Although I don't like when they do stuff like where they dress up as like I don't want to say it, but they dress up as like real people who did terrible things. I don't like that. I like when you dress up as like a pumpkin or a ghost with a sheet. Dude, that's cool. Like, that's funny. Because it's not really like a human evil, you know. It's more like spiritual stuff that nobody can prove is real. Anyways, that was just something that I was thinking because the whole deck and the whole point of this video is just spooky. Like, I wanted to make a spooky deck. I was thinking what could be the most spooky deck. Obviously it probably would be Ghost Trick. Ghost Trick's too high rarity, so it'd be spirits, because I mean, I love spirits and I think they're cool. And I don't really know the lure of the spirits, and I might go into that in the future, because spirits do have lure. They have like their own unique, like they're based off of like folklore and like stories that were told. And I think it's just really cool that Yu-Gi-Oh has that. Like it has like each card has its individual lure, or maybe it's based off of something. Also, maybe that dog is really scared in the background because he's barking too. But that was it for the video. It was just a fun replay. No extra deck. It wasn't super competitive. I was playing against like a guy who's playing like looks like free to play trap checks. But it was a lot of fun, and I hope you enjoyed this video. And I hope you have a great Halloween.